can't quite grasp.
Yeah, I mean, this is one thing I think you do so well in How the Mind Works, is stress that the human mind is a very limited organ in a certain sense. I mean, it shouldn't surprise us that it can't answer a lot of cosmic questions. It was designed to solve a finite set of tasks on a particular planet. It says our minds evolved by natural selection. I think this is very near the end of the book. It's in the final chapter, The Meaning of Life. Our minds evolved by natural selection to solve problems that were life and death matters to our ancestors, not to commune with correctness or to answer any question we are capable of asking. We cannot hold 10,000 words in short-term memory. We cannot see in ultraviolet light. We cannot mentally rotate an object in the fourth dimension. And perhaps we cannot solve conundrums like free will and sentience. Yeah. And I think really one of the, I mean, people consider evolutionary psychology kind of dispiriting in a lot of ways. I mean, maybe people who don't understand it entirely. But one sense in which I think it has almost the opposite effect is to remind us that we should be a little humble about our ability to dismiss philosophical questions. Mm-hmm. I mean, we just don't get everything, and we probably by nature can't. And I think with respect to sentience, I mean, it's possible there are metaphysical laws, not in the Shirley MacLaine sense of metaphysics, but in the once respectable mm-hmm. sense of metaphysics, that we just perhaps will never comprehend.
Right. I mean, one view is that there is actually a discipline devoted to topics that the human mind is incapable of understanding, and that discipline is called philosophy.
Right.
And most philosophers hate that characterization, but it was one of them, Colin McGinn, who suggested that philosophy is the subject, is the study of problems that the human mind is incapable of understanding.
Yeah.
But it has a natural affinity to religion, and McGinn points out that virtually every problem in philosophy has had a religious explanation historically. Free will, consciousness, morality, knowledge.
And often the specific religious explanations get debunked or are no longer tenable in light of science, and yet the problem itself remains unsolved.
There's often some nugget, some kernel that remains unsolved. Yeah.
That's interesting. Okay, well, listen, thanks a lot.
Oh, my